There we go. It's stream time, boys and girls. Give me one momento. Okay. Oops. Hello, hello. We are making thumbnails again. As always, I will take requests, and I will also be making some thumbnails of my own. Alright, first, I'm doing a thumbnail I want to do. By the way, is the audio good? All that fine? Alright, so first one we're doing is Liu Kang, because of Mortal Kombat 1 coming out this Monday. Decided to do a Liu Kang matchup, one that a friend of mine recently brought up, and I really like it. That matchup is Liu Kang versus Mori Jin. Hello, Phoenix. Alright, time to cheese and use T2. Don't spam it, man. I won't do an idea if it's being spammed. Yeah, Liu Kang vs. Mori is a really cool matchup. And it's... I like Liu Kang vs. Jago still. But I like this as an alternative. So anyone buy the new Mortal Kombat game? Or pre-order it? Fire God is his base form, dude with the tube, so he would have that scaling. I really like the... It's also funny because this matchup is just kind of cool. It was an idea, I don't know what else to say about it. Don't worry, Spider, I'm broke too. We could be broke buddies. Hello, subspace. Jin versus Goku. Not a fan of. Just gotta render out the image here. Let's go, Spider Patriot. Anyway, I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I don't think I talked about. What was the last stream? It was 2 weeks ago, right? Or was it last week? Let me check real quick. Because I don't think on the last stream we talked about Bill versus Discord because it wasn't out yet. You can request when I finish this, but go ahead and you can say the idea. Do have one in this. It's A Stranger I Remain from Metal Gear Rising. I just have a ton of video game music in my music playlist on YouTube. I can't put like anything that would. This is kind of the only thing I can have besides like no copyright sound. All right. Do with the tube, that would have to go into spoilers for MK1, and I'd rather not do that. Actually, no, wait. I completely forgot. The first thing they showed us was the intro cutscene for MK1, and it literally has Liu Kang creating a Big Bang. Bill vs. Discord was so much fun as an episode. I'm very happy it was good. I loved all the references from like the pop culture. Stuff from like pop culture, other matchups like Sans Judge. I love that other community members got referenced in there too. Like it's an episode you have to go through and have to analyze basically in order to find everything. I'm also glad Bill won the episode. Right now, I'm just looking for a Jin Mori render. I'm not vibing with this one. Oh yeah, Rick versus Doctor was in the background too. That I guarantee that's probably just gonna happen this season, because we know that Liam's favorite episode still hasn't come out yet. So my guess is that it's something like Rick Doctor. Okay. I think I found... I think I found an image that can work. Yeah. Oops. Open. I opened another window on accident. There we go. Do something like this. Hello, Straw Hat Gabe. How are you today? Oh, did you send me Jin Mori renders? Let's see. Okay, that's a good image, but it's too small, Phoenix. I can't use it. Light versus Columbo is just gonna happen at some point. I hope it's Bowser versus Eggman, because that would be awesome for a finale. I think that, though, I don't know what the... I think for Cuphead, for me personally, I want him to fight Peacock from Skullgirls. But I think he's gonna probably... I think he's probably gonna fight Bendy when he gets on. Moro killed it with all the hand-drawn stuff in that episode. And I would actually be really down to see what he does with Cuphead and Bendy. I love Cuphead, it's one of my favorite games, so I'm fine with whichever. I like Heroes 108 versus the Wonderful 101, because it's just an army fight. And it's a way it also allows you to incorporate the bronze golem, or the bronze giant, and Platinum Robo. video day if you were to make your own record? That's a good idea. Cosmic. But I have like a huge list of kind of like a backlog, basically, of stuff I want to do. I've just been very busy with work. Would you say Liu Kang still has a chance of having out? I'll be honest, it's gonna happen at some point. Like I said, Liu Kang versus Jago is still a good matchup. It's just Jago just gets completely obliterated. He gets the femur breaker treatment from from Liu Kang, basically. Okay, stretch out. I'm not sure if this is a hot take, but I like Baraka versus Vega as a matchup because it's the ugliest dude imaginable versus a guy who would probably flip the fuck out if he saw Baraka's face. I also think it'd just make for a fun cage match. Though Vega versus Voldo is also another idea I've seen. Liu Kang when he creates a black hole inside of Jago. I'm sure to win with my superior speed. I need to adjust the brightness and the contrast of the image a little bit. Something like this. Since his eyes are glowing, I wanna filter, blur, box blur. Yeah, that works. Do you have matches for Aegis things? Cosmic, that's a hard question for me to answer. I'm not 100% sure if I can think of one on the top of my head. Oh. Never mind. I think one idea that comes to my mind is Geras versus Hit. Or Yuji versus Denji versus Ash Williams. You're right, Super Yoshi Bros. It's a complete stop. Poor Ben, he can't beat a DC Herald. Basically similar plots in the main villain's footing. The animals. Congratulate. Nice. John Johnson. John Johnson, yes. Who do you want Ben 10 to fight if he comes back? Honestly, I don't want Ben to come back, but if I had to pick a matchup, I would probably pick Star Force Mega Man. Because it sounds cool. Beast Boy is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it as an idea, so I just don't want to feed Ben to another Herald. Yeah, Geo winning is pretty funny, but poor Ben. Ben 10 win a matchup challenge. Actually, no, wait, no, I take that back. Kevin probably beats Gaijil. I don't like Jaden versus Ben. Blue Beetle is interesting, at least. Onsen. It's the one from SPD, right? The red SPD Ranger, right? Spider. I actually like this. Alright. So what does that mean for Ben? Ben dies horribly, and Blue Beetle just hacks. He just hacks the Omnitrix. All right, give me your matchups. Actually. Alright. Straw Hat Gabe, you are the winner. We'll be doing Aang versus Lloyd. Okay. Just gonna. I am looking for Aang images. I just don't like him as a character. He's just really unlikable. Brendan, you ask me this like every stream. Opinions on Cal versus Delson. Cal versus Delson is better than Korra versus Delson. It's a good matchup. I think Cal versus Delson deserves a lot more attention. I'm not the biggest fan of Fallen Order, but it's a good game for what it's worth. Yeah, Star Force versus Blue Beetle is a classic idea I've seen. It's been thrown around a couple times in the past. No, Aang versus Lloyd. No way. No way, Johnson. That's... Could Geo hack the Scarab? I don't think so. I also saw Cosmic say this earlier, but Peter versus Jamie or Ted, I think is a lot more fair than people give it credit for. I think DBX coming back would be fine. Yeah, I don't really care much for DBX, quite frankly. I think that it's kind of mid. Death Race is fun though, so I'd be happy to see that come back at some point. If they get like sponsored by Uber or something, because I believe that's the reason. No, it was Grubhub, I'm pretty sure. That was weird. Alright. I don't want, we'll say, Undertaker versus Itachi is funny. I like that Undertaker just fucking stomps Itachi too. But man, I don't want WWE back on the show. Especially after Macho Man versus Kool-Aid Man. I don't. Just no. Leave that out of it. No, thanks. I think Travis versus Scott is still superior peak matchup. Mr. Krabs was screwed with that. Fun idea. It would make for a good joke episode. no opinion on Ryuko versus Mordred. I got my background, so. I'm just getting the background. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I think that match kind of stinky. Kind of meh. Like, I think Kill la Kill should just have just one episode and that's it. There's no real other ideas I can see worth doing. I mean, I agree with you. T2. Shadow vs. Ryuko sucks massive balls as an episode. It's just awful. I still think it's the worst episode of season 8. Even above, like, Akuma vs. Shao Kahn. And, you know, all that jazz. I think this looks pretty good. Honestly, I think there were better. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Phoenix. Guyver is just better. All right, go ahead. Suggest your matchups. What shall be next? Well, you guys, honestly, I think Armstrong versus Satsuki is also pretty bad. Man, Satsuki just doesn't have anything good other than like the Guyver character. Alright, I will do the dude on the tubes, which is Yujiro versus Silver from King of Fighters, right? A little research, you can find an image. I see why the... Okay, now I see why you would put him against Yujiro. Marasmus? Honestly, I don't really have an idea for Marasmus, because I guess Gargamel is the closest you're getting from me. Because that just sounds funny. I don't think Marvel vs. DC... Okay, so with Marvel vs. DC, it depends ultimately on what the matchup is. Because there are some matchups that are boring, others that are really good. And this season, out of the 3 we got, 2 of them are very good. The other one is mid as fuck. And it was literally just there for filler episode. It is filler episode Goislav. Luffy vs. Ryuko sucks. I don't think it's good. Honestly, I still think Scout vs. Tracer is the best matchup for Scout. Even if it's TF2 vs. Overwatch, it's just kind of the only good Overwatch vs. TF2 idea. What's close? I mean, Luffy... Okay, I'm trying to think. Luffy's matchup spread is kind of jarring to look at. Let's see, Naruto is pretty alright. I'm not interested in Naruto run back, but I understand why people like it. Toriko, very good. Marvelous, I think with the Gear 5, Marvelous actually works really well. Or can work well off of, you know, Gear 5. Luffy vs. Plastic Man. Luffy vs. Plastic Man is fun. Like, I don't understand. I get why people don't like it because my DC character. But like, as an animation, that just sounds really fun. Jeloni, that's funny. Luffy vs. Natsu always felt like just Ace, but worse. I don't know, I never vibed, but I always thought Ace vs. Natsu was superior. I also don't think Natsu needs a run back. Natsu vs. Ace is actually pretty... It's pretty alright, all things considered. Though, man, I wish there was more. If it was done nowadays, that would go. It would go way harder. You ever just look at it like an old episode and you think, damn, if they did it nowadays, that shit would be incredible. Popeye, I would be fine with like a DBX. Well, that's also one I've never really vibed with. I know there were some people who do. I've heard Natsu versus Meliodas as an idea before. Let's see here. Let me get the makes sense. I know that Asterix is basically compared to Popeye. Or he literally is just Popeye, so fair enough. Nah. I don't really watch WWE. I'm trying to see here. He basically you should be kind of just little. He's basically like a toon cosmic cat, like both in powers and what he does in his personality, basically. Water. Excuse me. Yeah, Mel ain't fighting Asta. Alright, I'm gonna cheat with this thumbnail a little bit. Technically not official art, but I think this is an image from the manga, so I'm gonna just use this. Thanks a lot, Deku. Honestly, Deku vs. Asta is such a existing episode. People tried to hype it up so much, and then it just kind of just poof, gone in the wind. I remember when it was announced, people were were really not happy about it. Hey, to be fair, it is a filler. It is. They did do what they said they were going to do, bring in new franchises, and they brought in Black Clover for the only episode it'll probably have. And they brought back My Hero. Which is also why I thought Rengoku vs. Mirio would happen this year. Because it would just be it would make sense for it to follow up. T2, I don't know what that is, or who that is. I'm trying to think, what else? No opinion on it. No, I'm good on Shadow vs. Virtual. Indeed, it is the Balrog's TJ Music. Omega Sparks and Mick Gordon. That's a very good combination. I like Mac vs. Epo, though I know there's some people who are like, what is it, Epo versus Joe, I believe. I haven't seen the anime Joe's from, so. Can't really say much on it. I like a Kame. If I had to pick like a Kame idea, I would pick a Kame versus Kitana. It's taking a bit to cut this out. Kenny versus Chosen Undead. That's let's not do that. Come on, man. Fucking weird shit. Anyway. Sorry, give me a second. Yes, dog. Alright, we're making progress. Slowly but surely. Oh, did you? Man, Brendan, it was really funny about this because they'll probably do, at some point, SMG4 versus Devil Artemis. And the reactions that people will have to it will be very funny. Yeah, I forgot the tournament thing came out. Man, the first 4 matchups are kind of mid. But like, I guess Luz versus Ann is like the most existing one, so I just kind of voted for that. Kason versus I don't like Kason versus Leeway. I think it sounds gross. I think in terms of Fleetway ideas, I like Onslaught the most. Probably should have picked a different image. There we go. Cosmic. That's no. That's just not. That's just no bad. Majima vs. Jury fucking sucks. Like, genuinely. I'm just in the ballpark of there being, like, only one, like, alright Majima idea. That being, like, Trevor, still. Because at least with Trevor, the Arsenal clashing would go pretty hard. And Trevor when he gets called Canadian. Man, imagine like fucking Trevor pulls out the Oppressor Mark II and then he shoots two homing missiles at Majima. It's like he shoots it down a building. Or as Majima runs down the side of a building, that would be I don't know, that shit just sounds funny. Alright, let's do something like this. Now diving into mods. Trevor he's got a lot of stuff. You can give him basically he has all the weapons in GTA. Technically, he's got a fat ass minigun from the Polito Bay heist. He still has all that body armor too. Let's see what else. In online, there's a lot of wacky weapons that you can get on a lot of vehicles, and then online, there's an orbital airstrike that Trevor could probably use, or you could probably give Trevor. I would like to do more of a deep dive into Trevor Majima at some point. I have plans to go through the entirety of the Yakuza series because I have all the games, I just haven't played them yet. I don't want Demifina on the show because I don't care about Shin Megami Tensei outside of like Raido. Go and do something like this. I mean, think Hell of a Boss is just kind of cringe. John versus yeah, I like John versus Constantine, or John or Constantine versus Rito. That's what I mean. Fuck. My bad. All right. How fucking long is this stream? It's like 10 minutes, Jesus. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to mimic the inside of You're welcome, dude, with the tube. Phoenix, I'm pretty sure anything is better than Spawn versus Demi V for Spawn ideas. Alright, that took a little longer than I thought it would, but it is done. Okay. I just remembered I was gonna make a thumbnail for one of my friends because it just reminded me. Which was Shang Tsung versus Jafar, which was something a friend of mine wanted me to make for him, so Darth, this is for you, my dude. Oh yeah, no, Akuma dies to Shao Kahn. I mean, he died before anyway, so. Next. Alright, here we go. Jafar, you are. I don't like history battles. To be fair, Midnight Phantom, the MK story mode hasn't exactly been the greatest. Yeah, no, Disney is not. They're not getting that shit. Okay. Yeah, Disney. Okay, Jafar. A little tricky to find a Jafar image. I wonder if I can just use this. I like it, but it's a little small though, the image. Shitty grin. See, you gotta have the grin in the thumbnail. There's. I think Shang probably wins against Jafar if you use MK1 stuff, but. There's gotta be an. See, if I want to go with shit eating grin chat, I would do this. No spoiler speeds. Oh, wait a second. Chat, I think I can actually use this. Okay, I can't use it unfortunately. It's too small. Or it's not small, it's too weirdly angled. What if... Okay. Why did this open up again? I don't know why. I keep opening Adobe Premiere on accident. Okay, maybe I'm cooking. Maybe I'm cooking, chat. Hang on. I probably should use Shang with the crown. Yeah, that works. I don't know. Okay. Yoink. Just want to see real quick. Yeah, that worked. That's a lot better. I think we do this and then... Got it. Alright, yeah. Goku versus Saitama. Like, Saitama copying Ultra Instinct sounds raw as fuck. That's a part of him. Is a render. Yeah, I don't see how Sonic vs. Goku is better than Goku vs. Saitama. Like, I think that genuinely sounds worse. Okay. It's not debatable. Saitama just dies still, but it just makes for a better fight. Because, you know, Saitama can just copy shit Goku does. It's also just a cool escalation in scale. Something you can't really do with Sonic. So true. Cell versus Garo is fucking dog shit. Like, okay, hold on. I know, like, I don't understand why Cell versus Garo is a thing outside of just, like, the copy aspect. Like, it is just fucking awful for a Cell matchup. And I'm so mad. It is probably going to happen at some point. Besides, if you want to do... If you want to do Garo versus a One Punch Man character, just do Moro at that point. Because that's like... It's the same reason for why you would do Goku versus Saitama, which is him copying Ultra Instinct. Which sounds actually pretty peak. In the One Punch Man manga. Okay, it's anyway. Super Scroll is indeed... Super Scroll is cool, but I think, from what I remember, Cell probably. Honestly, I'm fine with, like, most Cell ideas. It's just Garo is like, nah. Actually, I'm gonna keep the background as it is. I like this. Alright. Peak is done. Dragon Ball should come back this season. I mean, depends on what it is. But first, give me your matchups. Garo when he gets his power. Garo when he dies in less than one playing time. Alright. Alright, this one is from HubDub45, Puss in Boots versus Usagi from TMNT. I did not realize it went on for 15 minutes, that track. I gotta figure some stuff out with that. Yes, Peak Tower. I still like Polar App versus Puss in Boots because that just sounds really funny. Here we go. I'm trying to find an an image for Miyamoto. Could probably work with this image. I mean, you have other well-known or other fucking recognizable historical figures on there, so I think cutting out someone like Genghis Khan makes sense. No, this is not the last thumbnail. I'm gonna make 2 more after this one. This could be another request, and then I'm gonna make 1 more of another idea. Okay. Now I'm gonna get the Puss in Boots image. Of course, we gotta get the Last Wish image. Peak Day, yes, he knows. He knows what this is. It is a peak movie. Uh, I don't really care about Shield Hero. I don't really care about a lot of isekai animes and shit. The one I do like is Overlord, but that's a given because Overlord is very good. Ashra when the Herald or when the multiversal Herald stats kick in. So true. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Truly superior. Alright, I'll do that. Boom. Very simple thumbnail. Alright. Give me requests. Yoshi, you missed it. I did a Jin versus Liu Kang thumbnail already. That's the first one I did on stream. Here, I'll show you. Here it is. This is the thumbnail. Alright, I guess we're going with from Carlos Martinez, Havoc versus Hidan. That's the other one I wanted to do too. I was actually gonna make that last night, but I completely forgot to. So I'll do it now then. I'm so glad they brought Havoc back. And next. One king to rule them all. It's kind of tricky to find a Havoc image. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We did establish that. Oh, actually. think I got what I need. A little hard to see what. Oh no, wait, that is a part of this. No, it's not. What? Hold on. I need to look real quick. Okay, no, it's not. I was confused as to what this tree branch was. It's not part of his design. I don't know what it is. Ah, okay, it's Temple Run versus Subway Surfer. Yeah. There we go. Okay. That's Havoc. And now I just need to get the Hidan image. I'm just gonna go with the Ninja Storm model. This looks so stupid. He does indeed. This. I don't know, man. What do you want for lunch? I had a sandwich. I'm good. I might just leave it like that. Unless there is a better. Yeah, there really isn't anything better I can find. I might just go with this. There you go. I don't know who Guy Dangerous is, so I cannot say. Oh, he's the Temple Run guy, okay. Yeah, I did not realize he had a name, so... I want to do like the Dead Forest from MK. Maybe something like this. Yeah. Guessing it's fan made. I don't have a Griffith idea that I would vibe with at the moment. I guess the only one I can really say I like is Pinhead, because, you know, it's original versus... It's the original versus the inspired. Did I save it as a... Oops, I did not save it as a PNG or a JPEG. Alright. So the last thumbnail for the stream is going to be Marvel vs. DC matchup. And one my friend Random brought up a little bit ago, which is Impossible Man versus Mr. Mixie Pitalik. Because it's basically just the comic version of Bill versus Discord. I'm so mad in the Lois versus Lois or Superman or My Adventures with Superman. He looks like a fucking Kai from Dragon Ball. It's a leprechaun. He looks like a low budget Green Goblin. You're looking at one of the strongest characters in the Marvel Universe, as they all say. So I only have to render out the Impossible Man. He could be Goku, yes. Alright, it's all rendered. Now I just got to get a background. I'm gonna do like a psychedelic background. Yeah, no, the fucking Mr. Patches theme in the background. I think that's good. It doesn't need to be super over the top. But yeah, that is the last thumbnail I'm doing for the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in the next stream. Alright, I'll see you. Bye.